As you know, Alton's been called the most haunted little town in America, and here at Mineral Springs, probably the most haunted place in Alton. This is Janet Kohler. Janet is one of the guides for your psychic experience for the tour through the haunted Mineral Springs. Janet, how are you?
I'm great. It's good to have you here.
It's good to see you again, too. How long have you been giving these tours now?
Well, I have been involved in giving them for, this is our third year.
Third year?
Yes. And
estimate more than 1,000 people, I would guess, have come through here.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now this upcoming tour, this is the only Friday the 13th that we have in 2008, so of course, how appropriate to have a ghost tour
Oh, wow.
here at the Mineral
Yes.
Springs.
Yeah.
So what can people expect on this
People
tour?
can expect our walking tour, which goes to about 12 other haunted places, and we go down into the slave tunnels under the old Enos Sanitarium.
Wow.
Come back here and we do a tour, a complete tour of the entire building. That's all 5 levels. And we have a seance in the haunted pool, which is the most haunted part of this building.
And sort of creepy in its own right,
Yeah.
even without the ghosts.
Yes, but we do have a lot of activity in there. And we're offering a dinner tour. We also have a haunted overnight that night. We camp in the pool.
For the really brave.
Yes.
Yes.
If people want to get in touch and get more information about the tour, what should they do?
They should call us at 465-3200 or 888-465-3205. Or they can go to our website, mineralspringshauntedtours.com, and our whole year schedule is on there, as well as our prices.
Excellent, excellent. Well, let's go take a look at this scary
Yes.
pool that people are going to be sleeping in
yes.
soon enough.
And
Possibly sleeping. And so we're actually down in the men's pool in the Mineral Springs Hotel. It's kind of eerie down here, to say the least. And joining us now is Crystal Beacon, who kind of performs some of the psychic or seer duties on the Mineral Springs tours. What would you like your official title to be for this segment?
Tarot card reader.
Tarot card reader, okay. but there's a seance performed here for the tour. So can you tell us a little bit about what happens and what a typical seance might be like down here in the pool?
Well, yes, we sometimes we see shadows down here. We see lights, sometimes red, sometimes green. We see things playing peekaboo around the pillars. We feel the wind. Sometimes a breeze will go by. The temperatures go up and down. The candles will flicker.
And many people have expressed just feeling a presence.
Yes.
Right. As if, you think someone's behind you, but there's nothing there when you turn around. But a lot of people have come on the tours not predisposed to anything, not necessarily thinking they're psychically connected. They say, I just know someone was in that room with me.
Right. Well, we felt pressure on our shoulders. We felt them try to break our hands apart. They tickle the hair trying to come through the circle.
Has anybody just really freaked out?
Yeah.
Yes.
And people have gotten sick or have a headache and they have to leave the area.
Wow.
I was on a tour once, and some woman just swore that there was somebody in a room, and she was not going to go into that room.
Wow. Well, that's, I've had a couple of odd experiences, and it's, there's definitely something to the energy, for sure. I mean, I don't know how much I believe in a being that's still conscious being around, but the energy, I think, definitely sticks around. Being more of a believer now than you used to be years ago, how do you feel about coming down here by yourself?
I don't like to.
Yeah.
I really don't like to. Before the ghost tour starts, I always check the pool out, while everybody's here to make sure we have the candles and the matches and all the things that we might use that night. And it's very eerie. As a matter of fact, I don't like to go in this building, period, at night by myself. Occasionally, my wife has volunteered to come down here with me. If I've left money here or something and wanted to pick it up, and I know they can't hurt you.
Right.
But they can scare you.
Right.
And,
They can do that.
And in all your experience, though, you've never encountered anything that seemed malicious.
No.
Unnerving,
No.
a little spooky to you.
No.
But nothing's ever occurred that's been malicious.
No, they might have had rough personalities when they were alive, and that's what they continued on, in the next life.
Yes.
But no. Well, we do have one ghost in the building that murdered his wife. But I don't think it was an intentional homicide.
That was the
Yes.
Jasmine lady, the fall down the steps.
He was angry at her. He did something. He regretted it later. And he never came here to kill her. You know, in some ways you wouldn't look at him as a hardcore.
Right, right.
Murderer.
Pretty neat.
Yes.
I can imagine, think about the psychic energy of 20 people, and then in this little vortex of psychic energy, so, you know, it's all rising. Yeah.
Right.
Makes for a very interesting time.
Absolutely,
It really does.
absolutely, yeah. So I think anybody that's looking to find out a little bit more about Alton's haunted history, this would definitely be the place to stop.
Great place to start. www.hauntedtours.
Mineral Springs.
Mineral Springs Hauntedtours.com.